Hey guys, this is All Stream That. Welcome to another episode of MLB The Show 19 Road to the Show with our starting pitcher. And today we begin our final regular season of this year. And we are going to be playing through April. We're actually going to be playing through May 2nd as the Tampa Bay Rays will be in town until then. So let's go ahead and get into this final season and play some games. And here's our first game of the regular season against the Minnesota Twins. No runs and no walks, I guess. And that's a single on the very first pitch. We are up by 3. Here's Miguel Sano. And that is a foul ball. And another foul. Okay, well, for some reason that canceled it. We still could have done it, but we now have a boss challenge against Garcia. Four pitches or less. There's one pitch, that is a foul. And there's an out, and he will make it to third. And here is Eddie Rosario. Would really like a double play here. There we go, the count is 0-2. And that won't even be one out, and they have scored. And here's Jonathan Scope. A little bit low for ball 1. And that's going to be... won't be caught. Okay. So it is 1-1. One and 2. Still 1-2 on a foul. And still 1-2. Okay, bases are loaded now with one out. And here's C.J. Cron. And yeah, so with that we're losing control. Count is 1-1 now. One and 2. And we strike him out. So we have 1 out to go. And Aledmus Diaz is up. Pitch inside the zone. Okay. Oh, jeez. It's tied. We blew it. And they take us out for Brendan Marner. And we have lost 13-10. And we're going to do a bullpen session for our primary pitch break. And that puts us at our current cap. And we are going to do end inning without allowing a run or a walk. And this is against the Detroit Tigers. Bottom of the ninth, we have a 2-run lead. And that curveball hits the corner for strike one. That's ball one, barely missed the corner. And he swings and misses at a curve for strike two. And we strike him out on a circle. And here's Jeffrey Nelson. And that is strike one. Strike two on a foul. And we strike him out on a curve. And here is David Hernandez.
The first baseman, number 10, David Hernandez.
And that is the first hit of the game. Or of the inning, I mean. Went right by me. And here is Dawel Lugo.
Now batting, second baseman, Dawel Lugo.
And there's strike one to Lugo.
Hey, two-way.
Strike two on a curveball that just comes into the zone.
Hey, give him the best stuff right here.
And a ground ball to the shortstop for the final out. We picked up our first save of the year. And we get another shot against the Detroit Tigers.
Leading up for the Tigers, the second
9 pitches or less without allowing a run. Let's try it. We are up by 3. Okay, that was strike one. Strike two on a foul. And that may have just messed everything up right there for our challenge. There we go, he caught that. Okay, so we have 5 pitches to work with. Here is De La Rosa.
right fielder, Chris De La Rosa.
Oh! That messed everything up right there. Okay. I mean, we could still get it. It's possible.
The batter, number 00.
Okay, we got 3 pitches to work with. Yep, we're going to have 2 pitches after this. Okay, we could still do it. We've got 2 pitches to go to get this final out, and it's Dave Kell.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Okay, final pitch for the challenge. We failed. And that's a foul. And another one. Still 0-2. We got him. Took 13 pitches. And it's Robert Mays. Would you like to get some working on your pitches while we've got the time? Not this time. Just not feeling it. And here we are against the Seattle Mariners, and we have a 3-run lead in the top of inning number 9.
Hey, come on, guys.
And we have a 2-run lead in the top of inning number 9. Domingo Santana with a home run, his second of the year. 400 feet. 107.1 miles per hour. Okay. Here's Omar Narvaez. No runs, 1 strikeout. There's strike 1. Strike 2.
Hey, here we go.
And there's the first out. Fly ball to right. Strike 1 to Crawford. Strike 2. And a ground ball to the second baseman, and that will be out number 2. And here is Brandon Lowe. And the second baseman misses that. That's a single.
Now batting, the center fielder, Malik Smith.
Oh! With Smith's speed, that could be... Yep, inside the park home run. He's going for it, and he's got it. Wow. He is fast. And Brendan Maurer will come in to relieve us after that terrible inning. And we have won 9-8. So you got taken deep. It happens. Bounce back next time. Home runs per 9. Double performance gain. And we're going to interact with Francisco Lindor, the shortstop for Cleveland. And he sends us a text saying that he's been on a tear at the plate. Focus on improving your team before you bother us. And he says we should be ready to talk after the game. And here we are against Cleveland. And we are down by 10. This game really doesn't matter. There is a long fly ball out to center field, and he's got it for out number 1. Here is Brandon Nimmo.
The right fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Strike 1. Strike 2. And there's a foul. Still strike 2. And we got him. And now it's Travis Shaw. There's strike 1 to Shaw. One and 1. One and 2. Still 1 and 2. And the count is 2 and 2. And we got him swinging. And we've lost. And here we are against the Chicago White Sox. And we are down by 3 in the bottom of the 7th.
For the White Sox, the second baseman, Carlos Sanchez.
And that is going to be a hit. It's going to be a double. And it is Jackie Robinson Day. Everybody's wearing the number 42. Here's Wilson Ramos.
The catcher, Wilson.
And that is strike 1 to Ramos. Strike 2 as that curveball stays in. And strike 3. And here is Jose Osuna.
Now batting, the first baseman, Jose.
Ground ball to the shortstop, and that is out number 2. And here is Kevin Lopez.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kevin Lopez.
Good circle change, and that is strike 1. He held up on that, so the count is 1 and 1. That is a high fly ball out to right field, and he's underneath it, and that is out number 3. And we are back out for the 8th. Still down by 3.
The right fielder, Jake Dye.
And there's strike 1 to Jake Dye. And that's a single out to center field.
Now batting, center fielder, Buzzy Mickless.
And that was strike 1. Strike 2. And there's a foul. Still 0-2. And we got him. And here is Trey Turner.
Next to Chicago, the shortstop, Trey.
And that curveball goes down into the zone. That is strike one. That's ball one. Strike two on a foul. And we strike him out. And he's safe at second. We did throw a good strike, though. And there's strike two.
Hey, let's make a play and hold him right here. Here we go.
And strike three. And we end up losing. And we're going to speak with Dwight Emerson, one of our starting pitchers. And he said he's feeling great about his recent hitting performance. What have you been eating before games? Can I have some? And he says he can't reveal his secrets. And here we are against the Yankees, and we have a 3-run lead in the bottom of the ninth. And there's a fly ball. The third baseman will come in, will back off, and he'll catch it. Out number one. Here is Charles Jacques. 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 That's what I thought it was. And that is strike one on a foul. Strike two on a swing and a miss.
One down now, one down.
And that's a fly ball out to center field. And that is out number two. Here is Chucho. And that is strike one. Strike two, curveball pretty much right down the middle that he just looks at. And still strike two. It's 1-2. And that's a foul. It's a fly ball out to left, and he's going to dive and make the catch. We have one. And here we are in Tampa Bay. We have a 1-run lead in the bottom of the ninth against the Rays. And there is strike one to Mullins.
Come on, guys.
Strike two to Mullins. Thrown high. We got him. And we got the challenge. And here's Mike Zunino.
Now batting, the catcher, Mike Zunino.
And that's ball one. Just apparently a little bit above the zone. And there's strike one on a foul.
One down now. One down.
And there's strike two on a foul. And still strike two. Count is 2-2. And we strike him out. And here is Will Myers.
Now batting, left fielder, Will Myers.
Strike one, and he holds up on it. There's strike two. And that's a fly ball out to left field. He's underneath it, and out number 3. We pick up a save. And here we are, another game against Tampa Bay. Let's end the inning without allowing a run. And we have a 3-run lead in the bottom of the 9th. And there is strike one on a foul. Strike two on a foul. And still strike two. Still strike two. And that's a fly ball out to right field. That's a home run. "340 feet barely clears the wall." We still have a 2-run lead. That's ball one to Willie Adames. Ball two.
2-0. Here we go. Right now, fellas.
There we go. Strike one on a foul.
Hey, nobody away.
Fly ball, and that's going to be probably a double. And that will be. And there's still nobody out. Austin Meadows with the boss challenge.
Right fielder, Austin.
We're going to try to record a ground out. That's ball one, a little bit high. Strike one. Strike two on a foul. And we'll strike him out. Challenge failed, but we got an out.
The first baseman, number 9, Dino.
That was strike one on a foul. Strike two. And still strike two.
Hey, come on now, guys. Gotta hold 'em.
Fly ball out to left. It's caught for out number 2. The runner holds at second. And here is Victor Reyes.
Now batting, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
And that is hit right to the center fielder. Doesn't even have to move. We got the save. And I'm going to do a bullpen session for my curveball control. And there are the results. Our pitching staff hasn't registered as many Ks as most teams in our league. Let's take that as a challenge. Double performance gains for strikeouts per 9. And here we are against the Los Angeles Angels. And we have a 3-run lead in the top of inning number 9. And there's strike 1. This is a high-scoring game.
Hey, nobody.
And that is a fly ball out to right field and caught for out number 1. And that's a fair ball just inside the line. He's going to go for 2. And he has a standing double. And here's Jose Brissino. Brissino. And that is strike 1. And that is strike 2 on a foul. And the shortstop will jump and grab that line drive for out number 2. And here is Mitch Haynes. And that is ball 1, just a little inside. Strike 1. The shortstop grabs it and pulls the first baseman off the bag, but that is a base hit. No runs, no hits. And there's a foul for strike 1. And there's the save. And we have another game against the Los Angeles Angels. And we are up by 1 in the top of the 9th. And that is a foul for strike 1. And another foul, that's strike 2.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
And another foul. And that's a fly ball. The center fielder has got the ball. That's out number 1. And here is Jose Brissino. And that is ball 1 on a fastball thrown high. That's strike 1 on a foul. Count is 2-1. And it's a fly ball out to center field, and that is out number 2. And here is Mitch Haynes.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Mitch Haynes.
And that's a foul ball for strike 1. And the line drive to the right fielder will be the final out of the game. We have the save. And here we are against the Tampa Bay Rays. We have a 2-run lead in the top of inning number 9. And Meadows with the fly ball. And that is out number 1 as he catches it on the warning track. And here's Tino Veritz.
Now ball. The first baseman. Tino.
There's strike one.
0-1.
Strike two.
0-2 is the count.
And a ground ball to the first baseman. He'll take it to the base himself for out number 2. And here is Cedric Mullins.
Number 3.
And there is strike one.
Hey, come on, guys.
Ball one, fastball outside. And there's a foul for strike two. And we got him looking at a fastball for the third out, so we pick up another save. And we have another game against Tampa Bay. And we have a 1-run lead in the top of inning number 9, 1 out and a runner on first. And there is strike one to Myers. And yep, he stole the base. That's his third on the year. And the count is 2-1. I don't want to throw another curve. That's all we've thrown so far. That's a strike, thank you. Wow. And just like that, the game's over. We've lost on a home run. Or no, we haven't lost yet. We have solved the bottom of the inning to play. But, yeah, it's not looking good. So we go from a 1-run lead to a 1-run deficit. Just like that. And they're going to keep us in.
Next for Tampa Bay, the designated hitter.
There's strike one to Trey Mancini. Ball one. There's strike two. And it's a fly ball to center field. And that's out number 2. And here is Ozzy Albies.
The batter number 1.
Come on, get ahead, stay ahead.
Ozzy.
And that is strike one. Fastball right down the middle.
We got 2 down.
And there is strike two. And it's a foul ball. Still 0-2. Still 0-2. And still 0-2. And that's a fly ball. The center fielder's going to catch that for out number 3. So now it's up to our hitters. And we have lost. And we have another game against Tampa Bay. We are up by 1 again in the top of the 9th. This time we get to pitch the full 9th. There is strike one. Strike two. Curveball hits the zone.
Hey, we got no outs.
And that's going to drop in between the shortstop and the left fielder for a single. Here is Tino Veras. Retire the side in order. There is strike one. Strike two. And there's a foul. Still strike two. Still strike two. And it's a double play. And here is Austin Meadows.
Now batting, the right fielder, Austin Meadows.
And that's strike one on a foul. Strike two on a foul. And we strike him out. We pick up a save, completed the challenge. And that is the end of this episode. There's more losses than wins up there. We are 13-19 for the season so far. And we have 9 saves, an ERA of 3.86, 14 innings pitched, 15 strikeouts, and a whip of 121. And our 13-19 record puts us dead last in the American League Central, 4.5 games behind the Cleveland Indians, who are leading. So it's still a tight race at the end of the first month. And I want to thank everybody for watching. My name is All Stream. Hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for notifications.